guys, so today I have an Empties video. It has been a couple of months since I've done my last one. I think I posted it late May, so it's been about 3 months since I've posted an Empties video, and I've been really working hard on using a lot of the stuff up that I have hanging around. I do have some things that I'm just throwing away because they've either been hanging around for way too long or I'm just over them. But most of these I have finished and are completely empty. So I've been, like I said, working really hard on not buying a lot of different stuff and not accumulating more stuff, which definitely being pregnant has helped with because it's made me not want to spend on products because I've been buying a lot of baby stuff. So I have accumulated another full bag of Empties. When I looked in my bag the other day, I couldn't believe that it was already almost pretty much full. So I think because it has gotten so full again, I might have to split this up into 2 different parts. I'll have to see once I get somewhere sort of towards the middle, but that's what I've got for you today, and so let's just get into it. Okay, separating this out, I'm definitely gonna have to split this up into multiple videos again. I keep saying I'm gonna do them before I get to that point, but I've been so focused on using up so much stuff, and I haven't been filming as much as I have been in the past just because of how tired I've been and everything that's been going on, and it's just been like a really crazy couple of months. But I'm impressed with myself. I've gone through a significant amount of stuff, but I think I'll have to split this up into at least 2 videos. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that I'm throwing away. So like I said, these are things that either just got really old or I'm just over them, or you know, whatever. So I'll start with some makeup things, and then I will move on to other things. So I've got these 2 makeup products from a brand called Affordable Minerals. This is one of the brands that I tried before I had started my channel. It was when I was blogging still, and I had recently found a bunch of different mineral makeup brands that I wanted to try, and this was one that I had tried a bunch from. Ironically enough, they're not very affordable. I don't know if they're still around, but when I ordered these, the amount of product that you got for how much you paid was actually, it was pretty high, and I don't know why. I think I'd ended up buying it because there was some sort of like deal or special coupon that I got, but priced regularly, these were really expensive. And it's just their light beige foundation and their opaque veil, and I've just had these for sitting around for a couple of years now, and I'm just not using them. I'm not interested in them. The color match on the foundation is actually pretty good. It's a very light, it's a light neutral shade, but the coverage isn't very good, and I don't like the way that it sits on my skin, which is kind of funny because it's got the same ingredients that a lot of different mineral makeups that I've used before has. It's iron oxides, mica, zinc oxide, and titanium dioxide, but maybe it's the formulation of it, but it just doesn't look as nice on my skin as other foundations do. So I'm just gonna toss these because they're taking up room in my drawer and I'm not gonna use them, and they've been around for a couple of years, so it's better to just throw them away anyway. So there's those 2. Then I have a eye product and then a few lip products. I'll start with the eye product. This is the Au Naturel cream eye product. I think it actually comes in a pot. This is just a sample, and I think this is the shade Palma or Palma. The sticker is rubbed off, but this came in a Petit Vour box, I believe, and I don't like the formula of the cream eyeshadows by Au Naturel. They don't work for my eyelids. They're very oily, so they crease right away on me, and I'm just not a fan of cream products in general, which you guys know. So I did try to use this a couple of times, but again, it just didn't work for me. And I do have a second one of these in a different shade that I actually haven't used, which is one thing that I meant to mention in the intro. Is I did do sort of like a declutter. I went through all of my skincare and a couple of makeup things, and I pulled all of the stuff that I wasn't planning on using. Like, there's a lot of samples, things that I found other things for that I don't want to try more things for. So I did do sort of like a pretty big skincare, tiny makeup declutter. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know, and I can just sort of go over all the things that I've pulled from my collection that I am not going to be keeping, and I'm trying to decide what to do with them. I do still have my blog up from like a long time ago that I haven't posted on, but I still have it. I was thinking of maybe doing like a blog sale or something too, because it's a lot of new stuff. It's stuff that's never even been opened or used. to sort of, because I don't want to just throw it away because it's still good. But let me know if you're interested in that declutter / blog sale thing, and I could put that together next if that's something that you're interested in. So that was the one eye product that I have. But like I said, I do have a second one of these in this same tube in a different color that I just didn't even touch because I knew it wasn't going to work for me. So that one I'm just throwing away, that one that I just showed you. Then I have 4 lip products. This one is the Afterglow Cosmetics. It's their lip balm. I got this a long time ago and I've almost used it up, but at the point that I'm at, like, I'm just so done with this. And it's not vegan, it's got beeswax in it, and it never really conditioned my lips that well. Like, I would put this on at night, but they would be dry again by the morning. It was not a good lip conditioner. It smelled good, it smelled sort of like lemons, but I'm so over this, and I've got so many lip balms as it is. I don't need to just like hang on to stuff just because I haven't finished it. So I wouldn't buy that again. 1, because it's not vegan, and 2, because it just didn't work that well. So then I've got 3 lip color products. This one is the Aromi Beauty Lip Gloss in Rouge. I got this in a Petit Vour box quite a while ago. And yeah, it's just a like a berry lip gloss color, but I don't like the formula of this. It smells good. It smells like vanilla, but I'm really picky about lip glosses, and there's only like 2 formulas out of all the ones that I've ever tried that I like, and this just wasn't one of them. It was gloopy and thick and sticky, and I'm just not into it. Plus, I've had it for a while now. This was in one of the very first boxes that I ever got. So it's been almost 2 years since this has shown up at my doorstep, and it's just time to toss it anyway because I'm not using it, and it's old. So then this other one I've got is the Axiomology lipstick in Virtue. This is their old formula, not the new Virtue. I still have the new Virtue that I love and adore, and I think it's like one of the greatest orange colors. This was the original formula and color before she reformulated it, and it's very sheer. It's not as flattering of an orange as the new Virtue is. The new Virtue is 20 times better than this one was. Plus, I feel like this is a lot drier of a formula. I don't know if there was something off with the formula of it, but it was kind of dry, and it never really looked right on my skin. So I'm glad that she came out with a new formula because I do not like the old formula, and that is why I'll be tossing this one. The last one I have is a Pacifica lipstick. This is one of the Power of Love lipsticks, the ones you can get at Target, and it's the Super Love color, which is their red color. I was messing around with it. I was trying to clean it off because it always had these like red, or not red, but like black dots on it. And when I emailed the company about it, they said it was just the colorant that sort of like comes to the surface. But I never really felt comfortable using it, so I never actually really did use it because I didn't know what it was. It kind of looks like mold, but it doesn't smell bad or anything. But I was trying to clean off the black, and then I ended up breaking the lipstick, so I'm just tossing it now because it's broken and unusable anyway, and I wasn't using it. And the Super Love color is actually pretty close to the Firebird from the Devotion line, so I really didn't need both, and I do have the Firebird color from the Devotion line, so I didn't need both. So that's all the makeup stuff that I'm tossing. So a couple of body care things. One is this SW Basics cream. It's their 3-ingredient cream: shea butter, coconut oil, and olive oil. And I do actually have a larger jar of this. This one specifically came in a Petit Vour box, and I don't know what the deal is, but it smells like dirty diapers or something. Because the big jar that I have does not smell bad. It smells good and clean and fresh. This one, I don't know if it was just old or if just sometimes the shea butter smells nasty and rancid, but this one does not smell good. It smells like butts. It smells like dirty diapers. So I'm throwing this one away because it does not smell pleasant at all. And I like opened it up when I first got it, and I was like, oh dear God, like why does that smell so bad? And then actually after I had received this, SW Basics had seen the mask video that I did from like a year and a half ago, and they liked it, so they wanted to send me some They wanted to send me some products as a thank you for that video because it's actually my most watched video. But they sent me the cream, and when I got it in the mail I was like, oh crap, now I have a giant jar of this stuff that's gonna smell nasty. But the big jar doesn't smell at all, so I think a lot of people did complain about the smell of this, the one in the Petit Vour box specifically, so I don't know what was up with that one, but it just was not good. So if you got one that smells bad, just know that it's not supposed to smell like that. And maybe contact the company and try to get another one, but that is just, it's going in the trash. Then I've got 2 body lotions that have just like gone off. They just smell kind of funny and I've had them for a while. This is the Akhir Advanced Triple Moisture System body lotion. This is their old packaging. They have new packaging now. I don't know if it's still called the same thing, but I think it's just their like moisture, their one that's more moisturizing. This is the one that smells like mandarin orange, and I do like the formula of this, but I found that I like body oils a heck of a lot better than body lotions. So I bought this before I was using body oils, but once I discovered body oils, I stopped using body lotions like altogether. So the ones that I did have left that I hadn't used were just sitting there and going bad. So this one's getting tossed. I did like it. I would buy it if I was using lotions, but I prefer body oils, so I won't be buying that again. The other one I have is the Deep Steep body lotion in passion fruit guava, and again, I've just had this for a long time. The smell has started to go on it, and I'm not using body lotions anymore. Plus, the one thing about the body lotions that I didn't know originally, that I found out when I learned about retinol palmitate, is they do contain retinol palmitate, which you shouldn't use in the sun. So I think it's kind of odd that they would put retinol palmitate in a body lotion, especially when I only use body lotions during the day and I would go outside and then I would be in the sun with the retinol palmitate on my legs. So that's another reason I wouldn't buy the Deep Steep ones again, because they do have retinol palmitate in the formula. I mean, I think they still do. This is an older bottle. I think I've had this one like a year and a half, almost 2 years, so maybe they've removed it by now. I don't really know, but I won't be buying these anymore anyway, especially since I don't use body lotions again. I prefer oils. So a couple of skincare things before I get to masks, and yes, I'm throwing away a couple of masks, believe it or not, but first I've got the Akhir Unscented Argan Oil Cleansing Towelettes. There's a couple of them still in here. I opened these a while ago and I guess I didn't use them fast enough, because when I opened them again to finish using them, they had just a very bad smell. I could smell them like through the package, like the thing is closed, but I could smell them through them still. I don't know if it's the argan oil or it's the preservative or whatever's in here, but I don't use I don't use cleansing towelettes on my face anyway. I use them for like swatches or to spot clean brushes or to like clean up makeup messes or that kind of thing. I'm not into makeup wipes to remove makeup or to cleanse my face, really. There's only one brand that I've ever used that I will use sometimes that I don't have an issue with, but every other time that I've ever tried to use a makeup wipe, it just irritates my skin. I don't like the way my skin feels, and this one was no exception. I did try one of these on my face and I just did not like it, but I'm throwing the rest of these away. I think there's like 5 or 6 towelettes still in here because they just smell awful at this point. I would not buy these again. I do have the coconut ones that they just came out with. It's the blue package. Again, I'm just using them for swatches and that kind of thing, but those so far haven't developed a weird smell, so we'll see if they do. And then I'm throwing away these 2 Kypris samples, the Beauty Elixir one and the Antioxidant Dew. I've, again, had these for a really long time. They came in the Petit Vour limited edition box. I don't even know how long ago, and I only used them a couple of times, but I know people, you either love or you hate Kypris. Like, they either work magically for you or they don't do a damn thing. And I'm one of those people that these just don't do anything for. I used these a few times. They made zero difference to my skin. It didn't feel or look or react differently. It just, and especially for how high priced Kypris is, I would expect to see a result like within the first use. And I have lots of oils and other skincare that I could use once and I notice an immediate difference to my skin. these are not one of them. And again, I've had them hanging around for so long because I did try them a few times and I didn't notice a difference, so I just sort of put them in the back of my drawer and just forgot about them. And as I was cleaning out my stuff, I realized that I still had these, so I'm getting rid of them. They're about, I think I used about half, maybe even a little bit less than half, but I have no desire to try any other Kippis products because they get a lot of hype, but they're very expensive for what they are, and I don't, there is a lot of other skincare out there that is way better than the Kippis stuff. That's way more affordable as well. So the last few things I'm throwing away are some face masks, and these are prepared face masks. Ones that I've had sitting in my drawer for a really long time. I've used them a bunch. I've used most of them up almost all the way. But by the end, again, I was just over them. I was ready to use the stuff that works better for my skin. So that's why these are going away. So the first one is the Alba Botanica Natural Hawaiian Face Mask, Pore-Fecting Papaya Enzyme. I think this is supposed to be like an enzyme mask. It's supposed to help with getting dead skin off your face. But this never really did that much for me. And it was sort of like it's more runny of a texture now because it's been sitting in my trash pile for a while. But it's sort of like a gelatiny, not like firm, but it's sort of more gelatinous in formula. But it never really did anything for my skin. It says, discover this 5-minute tropical retreat for an instant skin pick-me-up. Papaya and pineapple enzymes gently loosen and dissolve dull skin cells and impurities to reveal fresh, vibrant skin, which I never really found that it made my skin any brighter. It never made it any softer or fresher looking. So I did use up most of this. I think there's about a quarter of the jar left, just because I didn't want to waste it. But by the end I was like, I have stuff that works way better than this. I'm not going to waste my time finishing up something that just doesn't do anything for my skin. One that would be similar to this that is a better version of this is the True Nature Botanicals enzyme mask, but unfortunately that one's like $90, so this one is what, $11 or something like that. So, but you get what you pay for basically in that case. The other one works way better than the Alba Botanica one does. So that's that. And then I've got two clay masks from Davita. I've got the Italian Tomato Leaf Mud Mask, and then I've got the Cappuccino Cocoa Mud Mask. And I've used pretty much almost all of these, but they're 3 ounces each. And I had these for a long time, and they lasted me a really, really long time. I've had prepared face masks that are like half the size of this that I will use like 3 times and the bottle's gone, but I got 20 plus uses out of each one of these, and it's like the same as the other one. By the time I got to like this point, I was just done. I was just over them. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth. I think these run somewhere between $15 and $20. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for these, but I got them on iHerb like way back when. I don't think they're expired yet, but I've had them a while. But again, I've got other masks that I enjoy using more than these. They're nice, and if you prefer prepared face masks over like dry ones, I would give these ones a check out, but I won't be rebuying these just because I prefer dry masks that I can customize and activate myself over tube masks like these. So then I do have one other one. This one's the Kiss My Face Pore Shrink Deep Cleansing Mask, and again, it's okay. It tingles, but I didn't really notice a significant difference to my skin. I think I got through like half the bottle of this one, and again, I was just over it. Again, I don't think this one has expired, but I'm just done. I'm done trying to use it up. I have other masks that deep clean my pores better than this one ever did, so this is not something that I would be rebuying. So that's it for products that I'm throwing away. And now I've got a couple, well, I have one makeup empty and one perfume empty, so it's sort of like the same category. This is the Earth Diva Cosmetics Mineral Setting Powder in Rose Petal. I think this is the 3rd or 4th jar of this that I've been through. It's my favorite setting powder. I use this, well, I guess it's my favorite pre-setting powder, because I use this after I put on sunscreen, before I put on foundation, because I like to have like a double barrier of setting powder. I will do 1 layer before makeup and then 1 layer after makeup to keep everything in place and to keep oils because I have very oily skin, so it's to keep oils from coming out too much, and this one really does a good job. It's made with mica, iron oxides, and kaolin clay, and that's it. And I do have one of these open right now, and I actually should buy a couple of more as backup for when that one ends. But this is my favorite pre-setting powder, and I will keep rebuying this unless the company goes out of business or something like that. But there's that one. And then I have a perfume sample that I finished from Harvey Prince. This was the Eau de Perfume scent. I can't remember what this smelled like. Oh, this was a very fruity, like sweet scent. I have a lot of the Harvey Prince like samples that I've been trying to get through, and this is just the only one that I have for the time being. I think I've finished up a couple in the last Empties video that I did, but this was nice. It was fun and fruity, and it was good for summer. But it's probably not one that I would pick up a full size of it, because I wouldn't wear this every single day. It's very like I said, sweet and fruity. So there's that one. I finished one sample of perfume. So then I have a couple of dental things. I have the Desert Essence Naturally Refreshing Tea Tree Oil Mouthwash, and then I've got the Tea Tree Oil and Neem Toothpaste in Wintergreen. So I finished up a mouthwash and a toothpaste from Desert Essence. I do really like the Desert Essence toothpaste and mouthwash. The toothpaste does contain both glycerin and carrageenan, so whatever your stance is on that, I don't have a problem with it. The last time I went to the dentist, I hadn't been in like 8 months, and I didn't have any cavities, so I'm pretty happy with the dental routine that I've sort of got going on. But I do like to use sort of more pasty toothpastes in the morning, and then sometimes at night I'll incorporate like a more powdered tooth product. I have one here, the Smart Ash Teeth Whitener and Detoxifier, that I was using at night, along with this. I had another sample of it. I've gone through, I think, one other sample, and I do have another sample of it before, I do also have another sample of this in my drawer as well. But I do like these tooth powders, and there is one that I've been using from Clean Living Collection that I also really like, that contains turmeric, which is supposed to help with whitening as well. So I do sort of like to switch between like a pasty paste in the morning and then a tooth powder at night. So again, I would buy this again. I'm using a different toothpaste right now, and then I have another one on backup that I'll use after that. But I would buy the Desert Essence toothpaste and mouthwash again. I do have another Desert Essence mouthwash. It's the whitening one, the one that comes in the white bottle with the blue label on it. I forget what it's called, but I do have that one as well. I haven't noticed a difference in whitening with that one, but it leaves my breath feeling pretty fresh, so I do like that one for that reason. But I would buy this one again as well as a tooth powder of some kind. I don't know that I would buy the Smart Ash one. I haven't decided yet, because I still have another couple of tooth powder samples to go through, but I'll be buying a tooth powder of some kind at some point. So I've got some random, I guess, home products. They're not anything that I used on my body, but they're ones that I used in my home. I have 2 candles and a soap. I'll start with the soap. This is the Akhir fragrance-free Argan Oil Castile Soap. I won the set of 3 of these. There's a peppermint one and a citrus one in a giveaway held by Akhir quite some time ago. And this one I used specifically to clean out my cat's litter boxes. I like to use Castile soap for cleaning out my cat's litter boxes because I feel like it does a really good job of cleaning them out. So that's what I use the fragrance-free one for. I'm actually using the peppermint one that I have as well for my cat's litter boxes. So I do still have the citrus one, I think. And I do like these. They're a lot more runny in consistency than the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap is. But this specific product I don't think Akhir makes anymore. I did notice they were not on the website. I think these and the bar soaps that Akhir made are no longer being sold, which is a shame because I think they're good products. I mean, you guys know I really liked the bar soaps, but I can't find them anywhere, so I'm pretty sure they were discontinued. And the same with these. I just don't think, maybe they just didn't sell well, so they just decided to discontinue them. But I mean, I like the product, and I still have 2 bottles of this to go through. So it's a shame that you can't buy this anymore, but I did go through 1 bottle of that. And then I have 2 candles. I've got one from my favorite candle company, Candles. And they came out with these new punny, they call them punny candles. They are, so there was, I think there was like 6 originally. I don't know if they've made any new flavors, but there was like 6. And I bought the set of the 9-ounce candles because I wanted them. They sounded really good. And the first one that I did was We Are Meant to Be Together, so it's a mint scented candle. They have other ones, like the one in my bathroom now is It Takes Two to Mango, and then there's I Like You a Waffle Lot, so that kind of thing. I'll link to the punny candles down below. But I finished this mint one, and I feel like I got a really decent amount of burn time in it. I just kept it in my bathroom. I like it. It doesn't have the smaller jars, I've noticed, from candles don't have a super high scent throw, but it's decent. It's a decent scent throw. The other one I used up is this one I received from my friend Rosie. This is the Poketo Tangerine and Vetiver Soy Wax Candle, made in California. I think you can actually get these in California, like in Targets and stuff. I haven't been able to find them anywhere here, so I don't know if it's just a local thing. But I did go through one of those and I used it all the way up, and this one actually, it burned for a long time. I actually left it running a couple of times overnight on accident. I didn't mean to, but I would come in the morning and it would still be burning, and I was like, woo. I left that running a little bit too long, but I did really like this, and if I ever found them anywhere, I would probably pick up other scents. I did like the Tangerine and Vetiver. Again, it didn't have a significantly high scent throw, but it worked well in like a small room like my bathroom, which is where I kept it. So I mostly burn candles in my bathroom these days. I just don't have like the energy and patience to light candles all around my house, but when I'm in the bathroom at the end of the night, I'll light a candle while I'm like doing my skincare and that kind of thing. So I did go through 2 candles. So the last sort of set of things that I'll go through in this video is hair care, and then I'll have to split up body and skincare into a second video just because I have a ton of skincare and pretty decent amount size of stuff of body care, but my hair care I can get through pretty quickly. So I have one single shampoo. This is the Desert Essence Green Apple and Ginger Shampoo Volume for Fine Hair. And I tend to use this shampoo, or at least I did use this shampoo when I was like out of a set of shampoo, like if I used all the shampoo up before I used a conditioner up, which happens sometimes, not very often. Most of the time I'll finish up a conditioner first, but sometimes I'll finish up a shampoo first. This one had been sitting in our shower for actually quite a while because I had used up the conditioner of this, but not the shampoo. And then I would use up the shampoo from other things, so I would use this with conditioners. I also did like to use this as a pre-shampoo before I used my my Josh Rosebrook Balance. So I did use this one as well with the Josh Rosebrook Balance. So there's the Desert Essence one. I did like this one. We don't have one right now. I would buy this again though if I was planning on buying the Josh Rosebrook again, or when I plan on buying the Josh Rosebrook again, I would buy this to use as a pre-shampoo because I find that the Josh Rosebrook Balance shampoo works better when my hair has been pre-cleaned before I clean it with this, if that makes any sense. I find that this on its own doesn't clean my hair the way that I like it to be cleaned. So I will double shampoo when I use the Josh Rosebrook, or when I did use the Josh Rosebrook Balance shampoo. I did finish this one either. This is for all hair textures, normal to oily. I really, really like this. I found that when I would use the Josh Rosebrook products on my hair, the Balance specifically, it would give my hair some volume and some life, and it would make it look less, you know, like thin and fine. It looks pretty good right now because of pregnancy. I'm expecting that to go down in a few weeks. But I did really like the Balance shampoo and conditioner. I do have the conditioner here as well. I just really like the Josh Rosebrook hair care products in general. I'm still using the Lift, and I do have a sort of like travel size of their Enrich hair mask that I also use from time to time in the shower right now. So these are ones that I would buy again in the future. I have a lot of hair care to get through before I can think about rebuying any hair care at the moment, but I would be rebuying these in the future. And then 2 others that I went through. These are sample sizes, but I really, really love these. They're the InnerSense Pure Harmony Shampoo and Pure Inspiration Conditioner. They're lightweight hydration for all hair types, the conditioner, and then gentle cleansing hair bath for fine to normal hair. And I found that these worked so well on my hair. They made my hair extremely soft and manageable, and they didn't get immediately greasy. Sometimes my hair will get greasy the next day But I found that these kept my hair clean for like 2 or 3 days afterwards. I wouldn't even have to use like dry shampoo or anything. I really, really love these, and I hope to pick up bigger sizes in the future because I really, really like these. So I just had the two travel sizes of those. I was sad when they were gone, especially because my husband kept using them, and I was like, stop using my shampoo because you're using all my good stuff. He likes the good stuff too. And then he complains when he doesn't like his stuff as much. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have picked it out. I don't want you using my stuff. But that's everything that I'm going to go through for this video. So stuff I was throwing away, makeup, dental, hair, and I guess miscellaneous. So the next one of these I'll do is skincare and body care, and I hope you enjoyed. And everything will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.